Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-November right through to mid-December 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross from that deck there. Also, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for sending so many positive well wishes. I'm truly, truly grateful. I had a little fall there and got some concussion, but I'm all back to best and I took some time out to really heal. Now let's move on with your reading, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you and sending so much love to you all. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, and they're showing me what looks to be a carving of a heart in the bark of a tree. Okay, so this could be a sign or a symbol that you'll see over the next coming weeks or months. I mean, it could also indicate that there is a secure relationship coming your way, someone who will join your family lineage, your family tree there. I mean, I do feel it's like a solid relationship, but it may be just a sign that you're going through a period of personal development and growth and that you are preparing space to meet the one. So please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it does. They're just showing me the tree there that has a carving in it and it's in the shape of a heart. So let's move on from that. But looking at your chart so far, I can see that you are taking the initiative to put yourself out there to find love, or at least you're thinking about it. You know that you need to take some sort of action there. Some of you may have been a little bit withdrawn from love recently. You may have taken yourself out of the dating scene in order to learn more about yourself, but also some of you may actually be taking a course of learning. You have the owls there, which means some of you may have taken a bit of a pause in terms of your social life in order to put yourself on a course of learning, something like that. That's coming through very strongly there. I'm just going to get your first card in your Celtic cross as your foundation starting point to see what's going on as well. I definitely see that there is a very strong connection coming in between you and a person. And I mean, the garden tends to tell me, how would you like to receive? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got the Hermit there and we have the 8 of Swords. So yeah, I felt this withdrawal. And of course, the Hermit is a Virgo card. So I feel like you're reestablishing a relationship with yourself. I feel some of you have neglected your own needs and you may have withdrawn in order to focus on your spiritual journey, or, you know, just go inside for enlightenment, you know, ask those bigger questions philosophically about your place in the world and your true life's mission. But that's your starting position. Let's get to your first card there. This is the Man. Now, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading. It's about taking action. It's about focus. And it's about, you know, taking the initiative to put yourself in a situation to meet someone new. So some of you are looking at your life right now and you may feel that you've got stuck in a bit of a repetitive cycle, or you may feel that things are just the same old thing, just a different day, and there's routine there. And you know that you need to come out of your comfort zone in some way. When you get the Man, as you can see, they're wearing the hat, so that's connected to the crown chakra. You know what you need to do in order to go out there and find someone. However, it may be that there is no one right now who really is on the same level as you, who's sparking that level of attraction. And I feel for some of you, not all of you, I'm getting a sense round about 6-7%. Some of you beautiful Virgos out there have already met someone new and you're wondering how it's going to go. Well, I feel like this person, they want something long term, but I feel like they're going to invite you to something just to get to know you a bit better. I feel like lots of dating going on there between you and this person. They're going to invite you to a very important event. Well, it's important for them. If you're already contacting someone new or you're already talking to someone new, what I see here is they're going to invite you to a very important event where you get to meet someone who means something to them. Okay, so this could be a friend that's going to be there. I mean, it could be a boss, or it could be someone of note in their life and they're inviting you to something. Okay, it could even be like a charitable event or just something that they're invited to. They may even be hosting this, whatever it is, but they're going to invite you to that. And this is an indication that this person sees you as a serious relationship. Okay, so that's only if you're talking to someone new. Now that's only about 5-6% energy that I'm picking up on. For the rest of my beautiful Virgos who are not talking to anybody just yet, I definitely see that you're doing something for you. Okay, some of you are decluttering your life, clearing space, getting ready for love. And I feel like you're going to take action, maybe put yourself on a course of learning, because we do have the owls there, and that's all about knowledge. But also it's in the resistance position. So that tells me that some of you, I get a sense here that you're feeling a little bit frustrated about your love life, and you may feel that no one new has really sparked your interest right now. And some of you may not have been very sociable recently. You may have withdrawn in order to focus on your projects. I mean, the man can represent like the emperor energy, where you've got a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, you've got a lot of tasks to do, and you're just in a phase right now where you're focusing on those responsibilities, whether they're in the home space or in a career or in your projects or your sense of, your true life's purpose. I feel like you're busy doing stuff for you. And I feel that some of you may want to learn new skills or learn a new hobby. There's something here that perhaps you feel like doing, but you haven't done it yet. Also, I mean, with the garden, well, it's the park, but it connects to the garden energy. I definitely see that there is an invitation coming through, and this energy, invitation energy, is actually showing up for a lot of signs. So perhaps this is a season where people get invited to things. I'm not really sure, but it is a constant sort of energy that's popping up in a lot of the signs. I think out of the 5 readings that I've done so far, I think it's 3 of them have shown up, 3 or 4 of them have shown up with an invitation, whereas 1 of them or 2 of them, I can't really remember, have not. So there is an invitation coming in for you there as well. Now it's number 12, which means you've been waiting for a long time, but I feel like you haven't been like waiting by the window, darning your socks by night and candlelight, flickering in the window, hoping that love walks on by. I don't see that happening at all. I feel like you're really busy. I feel like you've got a lot on your plate and you've been through a lot. And I feel like you're sorting through the stuff in order to create space for love. And I get a sense here that some of you may have connected to somebody in the past that sort of like turned your life upside down, okay? Because the owls in the resistance position can indicate like knowledge, like previous experiences, and with it in the resistance position, it can indicate that perhaps something that you'd hoped would turn into a high-level commitment did not go the way you'd hoped for, and it kind of like shook your foundations. So I am picking up on that energy, and some of you are going through a healing process, and take the time that is necessary in order to do that, because the right place at the right time, you're going to meet the right person. They're going to be on your path, okay? Now, I do want to pull a card on this because it can indicate someone has hidden feelings for you. So I just want to check in with that energy. Now, also, I'm getting an energy that you're going to be a little bit more sociable than usual. Okay, 7 of Pentacles there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Who is this friend who has feelings for my beautiful Virgo? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Can you please show me? Okay, now either you used to work with this person, they may have been a colleague, or perhaps it's an ex, okay? The 7 of Pentacles is, can we save this? And the Judgment card is a card of second chances. So I feel they're still harboring feelings for you, but also if you haven't had an ex, I feel it could be a friend who is going to call you up and talk about your like purpose or your true life's mission, or something about your work or your projects. I feel there's some sort of common ground, and this person wants to get to know what's going on in your life, okay? I feel like this person is biding their time, okay? I feel like this person, they are very clear on their emotions, but they're being hesitant. Now, this can mean that this person feels like you're not really attracted to them. Let me see. Yeah, this person, they try to help you out in some way, or they're very generous with their time and their energy. I feel deep down you know who this person is, but I feel like they're harboring deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. How does my beautiful Virgo feel about this person? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Because I feel, yeah, I mean, the fact that the Three of Cups is there, I feel like you love them as a friend, and I feel like you're hoping for new love. Yeah. Three Cups, you love them as a friend. The Star energy, I feel like you know this person deep down has a bit of a crush on you, but you're not leading them on. And the Ace of Cups, aces are new energy. So I feel like actually you're going through a period of healing, or you're going through a period of knowing what you want, and you want new love. Okay, and there is new love coming on in for you. But I have to make you aware, especially with the Six of Pentacles there, this is someone who is a friend, okay? I feel like, yeah, this person, it's like they do a favor for you whenever you need something, or perhaps they sometimes ask you for a favor. It's just to keep you in their life, okay? And this person, I mean, they may reveal how they feel later on, but I feel you just don't want to cross the line. I see this energy of you thinking of them as a friend. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there and respectfully move away from that energy. Your outcome energy, and this is your overarching energy, that's the Park. Okay, now the Park is an interesting card because it indicates that you are going to have some sort of invitation that comes through, that you're going to be a little bit more sociable than usual. And thanks so much, I'm truly grateful. They're telling me that the chair is important. So wherever you go, whatever you're invited to, there's like a spare chair, okay? And that's going to be filled with somebody who really captures your attention. So it could be that you're just sitting down. Maybe you're not dancing at this event. I'm not really sure what event it is. I feel for some of you, it could be that you're actually putting yourself on a course of learning, because I feel there's knowledge here. And it could be that there's like a spare chair next to you and someone says, hey, excuse me, Virgo, is there someone sitting here? And you're like, no, it's free. It's free. You can sit. And then you strike up this conversation and there is a spark. It just gets, there's this strong energy that's coming through of someone who's really interested in you. And there's like a chemical spark, chemistry going on there where both of you are intrigued about each other. They come to sit next to you. Okay. There's like a spare chair is what I'm being given. Now, also this person has in some way a connection to something that you are highly knowledgeable about, or something you've experienced. Now this could be a career. So even if you're retired, it may be something you used to do, or maybe it's a project that you're currently working on, something that you are doing as a hobby. There's some sort of common ground between you and this new person who's coming in, and they are new. Okay, we've already established we've got an Ace of Cups coming in, so that means that there is a new person entering into your life, and it is love. Okay, and you're going to be highly sociable with this person. This person really brings you out of your hermit mode. Okay, and vice versa. I feel like both of you raise each other up. There's a wonderful complementary energy there. Of course, there's going to be moments where you like squirrel yourself away and hibernate with this new person, but I feel there's something about you and this person. It's like a power couple. Like you enjoy going out, seeing new things, and having a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun in this new connection that's coming on in. Also, it's emotionally secure. We have the Anchor. So I definitely see that this is someone that you will consider settling down with. And I feel like you will take your time with this as well. Because I feel in the past, perhaps you've gone through a very serious breakup or something that really disappointed you. And I feel like you're not rushing into this connection. Right now, presently, some of you are feeling a bit stuck. You can't see how this love is going to come on in, but I can definitely see with the Anchor there that you are going to meet someone who you will consider to settle down with, okay? This is like stability, safety, to express yourself, be your wonderful self, open your emotions and your heart. And, the Anchor tends to mean for the long term. So a long-term relationship, someone who is consistent in their emotions, someone who knows what they want and is emotionally available is showing up for you. Now, your first card there is the Hermit. So a lot of you are going through a period of withdrawing from love, focusing on your inner spiritual journey, really getting to know yourself. Some of you may even feel a little bit isolated or lonely in moments, but I feel there's this energy of you almost being put on pause to focus on your true life's mission and to gain more clarity about who you are, what you want. I feel like you've been seeking a lot of answers and you're seeing beyond the superficial. You're seeking greater authenticity in life and you're letting go of things that no longer feel emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel like you're maturing and you have different wants and needs now. And I feel in that maturity, it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you are 20 or whether you are 85, doesn't really matter. If you're vibing in a frequency of wanting love, you're attracting love, because remember, we are all energy and we are matching vibrations of the thing that we want. The more you fall in love with your life, and fall in love with yourself. There is a reason why people say, you know, self-care, fall in love with yourself, love yourself more. It's not just to go through a process of rituals. It's actually to change your frequency. The more you fall in love with your life, you're actually connecting to a frequency of love. So you're matching that vibration of love and you're attracting love in all its forms towards you, okay? They can be soulmates through friendships. They can be soulmates in terms of love, you know, pets, you know, all of that, opportunities. When there is a vibration of love, more comes towards you. You're like a magnet. And I definitely see that that's what you're going through right now. Also, a lot of you beautiful Virgos out there, you're an old soul. So you've been here, done that, seen the t-shirt, returned the t-shirt, burnt the t-shirt maybe sometimes, but I feel right now some of you are feeling really fed up with the way the dating scene is. You may feel it's oversaturated or no one is matching, you know, the wavelength that you're on right now, and you're looking for someone who is not just a companion. You're looking for someone who's a meeting of minds, who's looking in the same direction as you, who has the same sort of ideals as you. And of course, you know, you're open to meeting someone who is different, because when you have someone who is different, they bring a lot of different things to the table. Keeps things interesting. But I also get this sense here that there's no one really sparking your attention, or there's no one who has that chemistry that you have been looking for. So some of you have withdrawn because you feel like, well, there's no one out there. I may as just, well, focus on myself at this time, and the universe will step in when the moment is right. And with the Eight of Swords here, I definitely get a sense that some of you are feeling completely helpless to change your circumstances. You may be feeling a bit stuck. And some of you, not all of you, I'm getting this energy of feeling a little bit tongue-tied when you meet someone that you are really highly attracted to. So I feel like you're building confidence. Some of you may be healing from previous experiences where your confidence has been knocked. And I feel like you are just recharging yourself and becoming more confident in your own skin. The Eight of Swords in this position is actually really positive, because it means you're liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation. You're being really honest with yourself. And 8 is the number of the self. So I feel like you're working on yourself. You're developing your spiritual gifts. Whenever you see an Eight of Swords, there's normally a figure that is surrounded by swords that are all pointing into the ground, which means protection. Okay, there's no threat there. And she has a blindfold in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And that means that you are heightening your skills, you're heightening or developing your spiritual gifts, your intuition, and you're in a period of pause whilst you reflect on what it is you truly want. You're healing, you're getting the growth that you truly deserve, and you're taking time out in order to gather the strength and courage to take the journey that you are on, because life can get pretty difficult. So I feel that a lot of you have had so much on your plate, and I feel they are responsibilities that sometimes have weighed on your shoulders quite heavily. And I feel that some of you, whilst you want love, it has not really been a priority. I feel like you've been focusing on other things, but that's all about to change. I feel like your focus is going to be a little bit more on love, because you're going to see some changes in your love life. Okay, so how would you like to receive? We have the Eight of Pentacles, so that's perfect because you are working on yourself at this time. 8 is the number of the self, as I said there. We have the Ace of Wands. We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Moon card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Can you please show them what they're meant to see regarding their love life? They want me to go 2 more, so I will. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm being told 2 shuffles more, not just 2 cards more. And what they're showing me in the water is they're showing me a King of Hearts. You know, like in a playing deck, a playing card deck, they're showing me a King of Hearts. Now, a King of Hearts, it actually corresponds with a King of Cups in Tarot, which means someone who is emotionally open, available for love, someone who is kind, honest. It's the highest love that love has to offer. So because I'm seeing that right now, it can indicate that some of you are going to actually find a King of Hearts on the floor randomly as you're walking, or maybe even just a playing card somewhere. But it can also indicate that you're attracting a Scorpio at this time, because King of Cups, King of Hearts is a Scorpio energy. So please take it as it resonates, but that's what they're showing me. So I just wanted to mention that before I went and got the final shuffle there. We've got the Knight of Cups, so there is love coming in for you, and it is a stable love as well. Now, interesting, we do have a King of Wands there. So this is someone who's very passionate and someone who is physically very attractive, but it's more than that. This someone is bold. They are going to sweep you off your feet. This person has the courage and the strength to walk by your side and will not leave you wondering where you stand, okay? So this is not someone who's going to come in here and lead you down the garden path and then the relationship goes nowhere. There's a solid connection coming on in for you. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. I do apologize. It's the King of Pentacles. It's really odd because I kept feeling this energy that you've got a choice, but then I couldn't see the choice, and now I do. I get it because the 7 of Cups says you have a choice, so I could feel that energy, and I was like, well, where is it? It can't be the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. So now I can see the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, of course, is an energy of work. It's an energy of investing in yourself. It's an energy of focusing on your projects, but it's also an energy of having a lot on your plate. That some of you are focused on manifesting more money, focusing on your wealth, or focusing on pensions, or just, being practical, doing day-to-day stuff, focusing on projects or things that help you just get by. King of Pentacles also indicates that you are very serious about life right now, and that, of course, everybody's pretty serious about the things that are going on around the world, and it just feels like there's this heaviness going on. And I feel some of you are really yearning for more spontaneity, more fun in your life. So you're kind of looking at being in this repetitive cycle. So I'm still feeling that energy of routine from this card, but I also feel that some of you are building a life of luxury or trying to find this stability and comfort in your life. And I feel like you've been working really hard, okay? So whether you're focused on projects, whether you are focused on retirement, whether it is that you're focused on your career, I feel those are the things that you are pretty much focused on at this time. Now, because we have 2 kings here, they are in different positions. I just need to pull a card to make sure, because we do have that 7 of Cups there, to make sure it's like 2 people rather than just aspects of self. Because I feel like some of you have been very, very busy and you need to create space or make some sort of adjustments in your schedules right now. I mean, the Sun indicates aspects of self because the Sun is a Leo card and that's all about ego or the self. Now, there's different types of ego. I feel this is about you and what makes you happy, okay? Finding that happy spot, finding that happiness from within. And with the Sun card there, I feel like you are trying to be really positive about your life in some way, change your vibrations. And I feel like, this is to be very driven, very ambitious, very successful. So you may look at your life and think, you know what? I did okay. You may be very proud of yourself and, give yourself credit for how far you've come because life has been pretty difficult. But you may feel that there are some things that you lack right now and a relationship is one of them. So I feel some of you are really like having a major awakening and identifying what it is that you require in life right now. And we do have the Queen of Swords. It's in the resistance position, which is in the past. And it means you're turning your back to the past. You're someone who is self-sufficient, you've got this, you're independent, and you're only looking forward. You're not looking backwards. So I do feel there is a potential for someone to reach out and want a reunion with you because we do have a 4 of Wands there, which can also connect to a reunion energy. I will pull a card on that. If you do want to reconnect with someone from the past, I feel an honest, open conversation that takes accountability for actions is necessary, but I will pull a card on it for those who do want to connect to someone from the past. But typically, the Queen of Swords is to move away from the past. So let me just pull a card on that for you. Yeah, this is more about your independence. It's more about your glow up. It's more about you being very discerning about the company that you keep or who you actually invest your energy and your love in. And of course, the Nine of Pentacles is also to be self-reliant. It means that you are focusing on your own needs and you are actually sticking to your plans, whatever those plans may be. I feel like you're super organized. Now, what's really interesting about this card, it is highly magnetic and highly attractive. So male or female, not a gender specific reading. You're going to be turning heads, okay? And it's because you're doing you. You're not focused on anything else apart from you enjoying yourself. And that changes your vibration. It changes your whole mindset. And actually you start to really glow and attract more attention. And I feel this is a card of just enjoying your freedom, enjoying your single life, okay? Just because a person is single, it doesn't mean that they are missing something or that they're lonely or that they, are not completely whole all by themselves. Because I personally don't agree with people saying that, oh, I'm looking for my other half, or I haven't met my other half yet. Because that in some way implies that part of you is missing, which means you're always going to be searching or you're always going to be giving away part of your power. So you are established and whole all by yourself. And now you're looking for someone who complements your life, someone who is a welcome addition to what you bring to the table of love and life already. And I definitely see that you are in that mindset now. And I feel like you're attracting the one, okay? Now we do have the Four of Wands. This is your potential position. There's two energies with this. I'm not going to lie to you. One is to reunite with somebody that you used to connect to. I just heard you should know better. Okay, I'm just going to give that. I'm not here to judge. I touched the owl and I heard you should know better. So I feel like more than anything, I feel that's like a family member who has passed, who's looking over, someone who is an ancestor who's walked before, who is guiding you. And I feel like this energy that's coming through feels like you deserve better, okay? Sometimes we accept less than we truly deserve. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it just came through. So I have to give it with respect. I'm going to move away from that energy because some people, they may want to return to a past person, but let's channel that energy now. If you're wanting to return, okay, you do have options. Seven of Cups, this can indicate someone will make you feel scattered. This person from the past is not really emotionally available. And I do feel with the Seven of Cups, they have commitment issues, okay? So I feel like you have an option. It is your choice. We make choices and we learn from those choices. So with the Four of Wands, there's someone here who perhaps in the past promised you the world, delivered nothing, or made you an option and not a choice. So I feel you could connect to that person. However, yeah, Eight of Cups, I mean, the same message is coming through. Walk away from this. It's not emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? But also the Eight of Cups is like this person, they could leave the connection, or perhaps this person abandoned you in the past. I just get a sense of you're turning your back to that, okay? You've gone on a personal journey of discovery for that, and you recognize that you deserve better, okay? Now, with the Four of Wands, I'm also going to pull a card because I feel like you're going to be invited to something. The Four of Wands is to get out and have fun with like-minded people, let your hair down. It's also a card of, just having a lot of excitement and enjoying yourself. I mean, you've got the Four of Wands again, and we got the Hangman there. It's almost like, go out and have fun. What are you waiting for? The Hangman is there in this card situation to recognize that sometimes we got to be willing to sacrifice something in order to gain something new. And this could be a past situation that you're sacrificing, but it could also indicate that some of you have been a bit of a homebody recently, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you have been working really hard, but you need to adjust your schedule in order to create balance in your world, okay? Because variety is the spice of life. And although it's important to work really hard, pay your bills, life is not just about finances. And although it's important, we absolutely need to pay those bills and find security in our life. It's also important to go on a spiritual quest for personal discovery, but not at the expense of connecting to your friends, because when you go out and have fun, you raise your vibrations there as well, okay? So I definitely see here that you're being encouraged to go out there. I mean, some of you are going to be invited to a house party, or to, when someone has like a they've bought a property, for example, and they are having like a little soiree where everyone comes to celebrate. I can't remember what that's called. I mean, it's probably called a house party, right? There could be something like that, but it could also indicate that some of you, there may even be some sort of event that you're invited to that is connected to your good friends, or even something that you pay for. So it could be like a course of learning, something that makes you feel excited, something that maybe you've been saving for quite some time. Now is the moment. The next 6 weeks, you may book yourself on that course, or you're going to get that invitation. And I feel that you're going to celebrate it, because the Hangman is like, wait for the one. There is marriage with this person who's coming in, okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles is to have a contract of marriage, or get married to somebody. And the Four of Wands is to celebrate. It's the halfway to marriage card. So it's almost like you've got all this energy where you're waiting for the one. You have no need to reconnect to the past, is my point there, okay? So I do see that you're about to meet someone new. Now, we do have the Temperance card, which is in the near future position. Balance and harmony in your life, balance in all things. Some people, they imagine that an act of self-care is just to either go on a spiritual retreat or kick back and have a bath, read a book, but it's also to put yourself in a situation where you can have fun, where you can go out with friends or connect to new people, or even open yourself up to love. Variety is the spice of life. I keep hearing it. It's over and over and over and over in my, I have like a psychic clairaudient energy that keeps coming through every so often, and I keep hearing it, and it's on repeat. So I feel this is something that perhaps you are feeling right now, that you want to get out there and try new things. Also, the Temperance card is about your purpose, your life's meaning, and trying to connect to that and find harmony in your life. So you're kind of re-examining your priorities as to what is important for you right now. And again, they're showing me this King of Hearts. You have a beautiful heart, my beautiful Virgo, and I really get a sense here that you have struggled to find someone who invests in a relationship in the same way that you do, okay? Some of you may have noticed that you're an overgiver, or you may find that you have met people who are in some way dealing with addictions or trauma in some way, and you feel this sort of empathy to fix them. But recognize that whilst it's wonderful that you are a beautiful person and you help people all the time and you try to help them fix themselves, remember you also need love, devotion, and care. You're not just here to live your life as an emotional crutch to somebody else. So I just want you to be aware of that. You deserve passion, intensity, that big love story that perhaps you are dreaming of. And I get a sense here that you're going to receive it. But it's someone new who's coming into your life that will embody that energy or that relationship that you're hoping for. Now, we do have the Ace of Wands. So if you haven't started speaking to someone new already, it's not too far away. The Ace of Wands is a breakthrough. It's a spark. It's a moment of chemistry. But it can also be a sudden idea or vision to either book an adventure somewhere or get creative, or you're inspired to do something new. It's like this sudden motivation and drive to make a change in your world. It really connects to the man energy about your focus and channeling that energy into doing something to change your circumstances. But the Ace of Wands typically means someone new coming on in. The universe offering you an opportunity to connect to somebody. And they keep showing me an empty chair, someone sitting next to you. So I feel that is totally relevant. I just heard, are you ready to connect? Are you ready to connect? I mean, of course, you are ready to connect. But it could be a question that this person will ask you, or perhaps you are going on like a dating website or a dating app, or are you ready to connect? I mean, maybe that's relevant in some way. I got to be honest with you. I can't see how it's relevant to your reading. And I'll always be honest and say, you know what? I can't connect it to your reading. But I have to give you what I hear, what I see. Otherwise, the energy gets stagnant and I can't see anything more. And that would just, rob you of a channeled reading. So bear it in mind. Just keep it with you. I would say I can't really go any further with that. So I'm just going to disconnect from that there. But ultimately, this is to start from scratch. But I feel like you're not starting from scratch. I feel like you're starting from experience. I feel like you're about to meet love on different terms. Now, we do have the Seven of Cups. Now, this can indicate some of you, there's an energy here of feeling a little bit scattered in your energy. You know, you're doing a lot of multitasking in your life, or you have a lot on right now, and your focus has not been 100% on love. Now, of course, you know, you've got a lot going on, so love can't be 100% focus, but I feel some of you are starting to look at love a little bit more and think, you know what, I do want that in my life right now. So I feel like you are trying to visualize, use your imagination, because you have an incredible imagination. And remember, thoughts become things. This card is like seize the opportunity to dream of every eventuality, and you can have what you want. The power of the mind is infinite. You can have what you have in the mind in the hand. So I really feel that you're focusing your energy and you're turning your visions into reality. But also with the Seven of Cups, it means that you have options. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that Seven of Cups for you, because this is the external environment. This is the energy that you cannot really control. So I feel right now, actually, there's a lot of people looking your way or being attracted to you. It's about who are you going to be focused on. The Four of Swords. Right now, you seem to be focused more on protecting your energy. You may not be looking for a long-term relationship, or it's not your priority, that's for sure. You could be focusing on creating peace of mind in your world. You are taking a bit of a break from, you know, dating. You're going through moments of self-care and getting clear on what you want. Also, the Four of Swords can indicate that, yeah, there may be some options, but you're kind of like not gelling with anyone, and you're a little bit bored of the options that are out there. It just seems to be the same old thing, really oversaturated. But the universe is sending you, like the Ace of Pentacles here, Ace of Pentacles, the universe is going to send you one person that you're like, that's the one. You just know it, okay? So, you know, out of the blue, I feel like just when you're not looking for love, the universe is stepping in to bring it your way. This is the second time you're getting an Ace of Pentacles, and it's the third time you're getting an ace. So it tells me that there is a loving relationship, something that is invested in a long-term connection right from the very beginning, something that has a lot of potential, and it's a gift from the universe, because I feel a lot of you beautiful Virgos have taken a long time to recognize that you are a gift. And that's not just in love, it's in all of your life, okay? You are a gift to people, and I feel anyone who walks by your side, especially in love, is truly lucky indeed. But I feel it's taken you a long time to recognize that. But as you start to mature, I feel like you are starting to give yourself a little bit more credit and, you know, have a little bit more compassion for yourself as well. So I feel there is a strong invitation element coming on in. So someone's going to reach out with an invitation for you. Even if you decide to put yourself in a course of learning, there could be an invitation after that class or after that hobby to go out somewhere. Could even be like some sort of day out or just even some drinks. I'm not really sure, but I feel there's an extended invitation from something that you're doing. Now, the hope and a fear, we have the Moon card. Now, the Moon card is very romantic, okay? This is about your dreams. It's about your goals. It's about your secret wishes. And it can also indicate sometimes the fears that lie within. I feel like your fear would be connecting to someone who leaves you confused or leaves you feeling like they're leading you down the garden path. Someone who is not emotionally available, someone who is deceptive. I mean, they are all our fears, of course. The Moon can bring up a lot of insecurities and fears, but in this position, it indicates as well that you can have a very romantic connection. Someone who is emotionally available, someone who knows what they want, a love that will transform the way you look at love. But I feel some of you are going through a period of metamorphosis or a transition where you are becoming aware of your shadow self, and you're working through some really tough emotions and experiences that you've had in your life. So part of you, when you meet this new person, you're going to be like, is it the right time? Even though deep down you may want love, it hasn't truly been your priority, but I feel like some of you are going to question whether this is the one, or whether this is the right time in your life to connect to this. Okay, so let me just pull a quick card on that. Queen of Cups, falling in love, the world, you're ready. Now, for some of you, you may be actually going traveling, or this person is from abroad, or perhaps, you know, you're thinking about emigrating, or this person is from a different part of the world than you. But I definitely get a sense you're entering into a new cycle. You've learned a lot of lessons, and it's the end of that particular lesson that you've been learning in love, and now you are open to love. Okay, this is a card to fall in love, to be open, because love is becoming available to you. You're coming into balance and harmony in your life, and now that you are ready, romance is here. So I definitely see that you're about to connect to someone new here. I feel like it will be a slow moving relationship, especially since we have a 5 of Swords here. Okay, so there may be some insecurities that are triggered in this connection at first that make you like overthink things. I'm going to pull a card on this 5 of Swords here because it can indicate that right now you're going through a period where you just want to eradicate drama or conflict and you're trying to find peace of mind. And, you know, I feel that you're just doing you at this time is what I'm feeling. But I just want to clarify this 5 of Swords a little bit more. It can also indicate that a lot of you are under pressure, that you're going through a lot of tension, and it's almost like you look at love like, well, I would like it, but right now it feels like the last thing I need on my plate because I got a lot going on. So I'm just picking up that energy briefly. The Strength card and the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, these are double 8s. Maybe I was feeling that 8 of Pentacles because I felt it was going to come up. I just feel like you're in a period of gaining confidence. You're being bold and doing daring new things for yourself. You're focusing on your own needs, but also the 8 of Pentacles indicates that some of you are in a routine. And whilst to some degree a routine can feel a little bit boring, it can also feel a little bit safe, that we just know where we're at. And sometimes, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, sometimes we get into such a repetitive cycle, we start to feel complacent. We're like, you know what? I'm doing okay. I feel comfortable. It's really nice. I've gone to work. I've come home. I'm going to crash out on the sofa. I'm going to relax. And I'm going to start tomorrow and do the whole thing again. And it just feels really comfortable, right? And sometimes we need to come out of that comfort zone where you're about to meet someone new who really like gets you out of that comfort zone. And it can feel a little bit daunting at first. So that's the energy that I've got coming in here, because I feel like you will have to make adjustments in your schedule to make space for this love. Okay. And some of you, you know, I feel that you've struggled with confidence, and I feel like you are working on yourself right now. 8 is the number of the self. And I feel with 2 cards there, it's like, when it's connected to the 5 of Swords, it can mean that in this part of your life, because you are not a selfish person, my beautiful Virgo, you are, you know, the most giving, loving, loyal, caring, beautiful heart there is. Okay, and I'm not blowing smoke up here, you know what, I have no need to do that. That's the energy that I've got coming through here, and I know a lot of Virgos as well, and they all have those traits. Don't get me wrong, we all have like a dark side or a negative side. We all have that to some degree, but I feel like you're someone who is really honest. You have a beautiful heart. And I feel there's this energy. It's like for once in your life, you are trying to focus on yourself, not in a selfish way, but I feel that you are kind of like just doing you right now. And that's okay, because the right moment will appear when you are ready for this love, but it is on offer for you. Okay. Now we do have the Devil card. Okay, so let me just connect to this card because it can indicate some of you have a little bit of nerves or doubt about this connection when it comes in, but can also indicate, you know, a need to control the way it goes. And you know, we can't control when love comes in. In fact, most times when we meet love, it's really inconvenient. It comes at the time where we're like least wanting it in our lives, but actually needing it the most. So let me just pull a card on that. It can also indicate temptation, someone from your past returning, especially with the 5 of Swords. It can indicate that there's someone who tends to self-sabotage, comes in, wants to reconnect. Well, you're done in that situation. The World card indicates that you're done. It's over. You're moving forward. But also it can indicate that some of you, with the Devil card, some of you see that the world is a different place right now, and you may want different things from love, and it feels just a little bit like daunting. We got the Chariot card and the Hermit. So the Chariot card can indicate that you want to make progress, but you're still in a period of personal development and growth. Okay. There's this energy of push and pull. Okay. So I feel getting out of a comfort zone. You will do that, of course, but I also feel with the Chariot card that you will reach your goal. And maybe you're even connecting to a Virgo, someone who has strong Virgo placements, someone who's also got some very strong Cancerian placements as well, is what I'm feeling. I'm just getting this energy of some of you wanting to travel or wanting to move or relocate or making some sort of lifestyle changes, being inspired to make these changes, come out of your comfort zone. And there's something here about, okay, I'm just going to give it to you the way I'm being given it. There's something here about spending time at your house, and then when you meet someone new, spending time at their house. And it's just like, oh, you're just a bit fed up with that kind of thing. So maybe that's how you'll feel when you meet this person, or that's how you think you'll feel based on previous experiences. But when you're in love with the right person, it all feels very effortless and everything comes together, okay? So I feel like you're moving away out of your comfort zone, because the Devil card, it's not an evil card. It indicates a feeling of stuck, okay? So it's like highlighting where you feel stuck. And with these cards, it's kind of like some of you know that you need to come out of hermit mode, or you know that you need to break some sort of habit in order to get out there and experience that variety of life. I mean, if there was ever cards that says variety of life, it's the World card and the Chariot card. It's like get moving, experiencing all that life has to offer. And that's easier said than done. If you're going through a period of healing, whether it's from a heartbreak or an unwellness, I feel it's important to recharge your batteries and get back to best. And the moment will be right when the universe will orchestrate a meeting with you and this new person. But love is coming for you. So I don't want you to be worried that it's going to pass you by. Now we have the King of Wands. Okay, now the Devil card and the King of Wands can indicate some of you may worry that when you meet this person, are they just in it for the physical goodies, or are they wanting something a little bit more long term? Okay, because the King of Wands is someone who's passionate, someone who is, mature enough to know what they want. I feel it's like a power couple energy, but I do need to pull a card just to make sure for you. Okay, can you show me this King of Wands? What's going on there? The Judgment card and the King of Swords. Okay, so there is temptation here. The King of Wands is someone that perhaps you are tempted to connect to, or someone who has been thinking about you a lot, because the Ace of Pentacles is new. That's what's your next card, Ace of Pentacles. So it feels very much like there is someone who is so passionate about you, almost like obsessed with you, someone who perhaps thinks about you a lot, can't let you go. I've already mentioned they may promise the world but delivers nothing. Someone who wants to reunite. It's showing up heavily in your outcome energy. However, I feel like, look, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, it's someone that you connected to in the past that you're distancing yourself from, someone that you thought was a person that you wanted to be with, but perhaps, this person, they're just not stepping up. So I feel like you have a decision to make, especially since you've got the Seven of Cups there. The Judgment card, some of you may have thought that this person was the one, but they may have not displayed characteristics of being serious about a high-level commitment. This person thinks about you a lot, but they don't really take action on what they say. Okay, so I feel like this person, they're very cerebral. It's almost like they're having a relationship with you in their head all the time. And when it comes to action, they can only sustain so much before they get scared. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. So you may hear from this person, or perhaps they pop into your mind just before you meet the one, because you are about to meet the one. Ace of Pentacles is someone new. Gift from the universe. And the Knight of Cups, this is someone that will be a high-level commitment, okay? Maybe this person is going to be that King of Hearts or the King of Cups there, because that is the highest love that love has to offer. But the Ace of Pentacles is the start of something that will grow into something very solid, and it is a gift from the universe. Also, we've got the Knight of Cups, which is a love that actually goes somewhere. Romantic, passionate person who offers their heart, is open. Someone who has, oh, that's interesting. Thanks so much. I'm sure grateful. Someone who's like a little bit, not old-fashioned, but they've got manners. They carry themselves really well. They're really chivalrous. And again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. And there's something also about this person. Either they've got a husky dog, or you do, or maybe you're going to see a husky dog when you go on a date with this new person. They're showing me a husky dog. Okay, now a dog represents soulmate energy. Whenever you get a dog in the LENORMAND deck, it means you're meeting a soulmate. Okay, so there's some sort of connection there. It may even just be a conversation about a husky dog. Maybe this new person who's coming in wants to adopt one, or maybe you do. They're showing me these beautiful blue eyes on this husky dog as well. So please take it as it resonates. They're just showing me it could be a sign that you're going to see one, and then you're about to meet the one, okay? So with that Knight of Cups, this is your overarching energy pointing to a love relationship. The end energy is the Knight of Cups, which means there is a romantic connection between you and someone. However, that Four of Wands also indicates there is a potential to reunite with someone that you disconnected from. And whilst they may be tempting and there is a potential fling there, I feel like there is new love coming on in, okay? I'm just going to pick one more card before we close. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's a high-level commitment. Marriage can also indicate family responsibilities. But the 6 of Wands is like, I mean, the two cards together, that's the home space, domesticity. And the 6 of Wands is like, let yourself be seen. Come out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you will reach your goal. You're going to connect to a high-level commitment that will lead to marriage if that's what you want, okay? Because everyone wants something different. So I'm just going to get your final card before we close your reading. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, also look out for that King of Hearts somewhere. It's so random. It keeps popping up in this reading for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Oh, I just heard 3 for the win. 3 for the win. Okay. So we have celebrate differences. Okay, now dolphins, they represent having fun, but I feel, as I said, this person's going to be a little bit different from you. They may be from a different part of the world from you, or they're not your typical or usual type. So celebrate that difference. This person who's coming in, this new person, is a beautiful person. Now, we did get the card of pause. So I picked up on the energy. It feels like you're doing you at this time. There is a slight pause, but it's not too far away because the Temperance card in the near future position, it does indicate pause or patience, but your outcome energy, we've got the Knight of Cups showing up. So I feel it's not too far away now that you're about to meet someone new. And really interesting, I want to have a look at that card. It's interesting. She's leaning on a tree. Okay, so look out for trees, and if they've got the, you know, a heart carved into it or a heart shape connected to it. There's lots of faces in this tree. There's no hearts. I just wanted to see because they're actually showing me the heart-shaped tree there as well. We've also got laughter. This person, as I said, this new person, there's a lot of fun there. You're going to have a lot of exciting times with this new person. And as you see, there's 2 people there riding that horse. So that indicates progress in love, but going out and having fun, enjoying yourself. And it's number 47. When you reduce it, 4 plus 7, of course, is 11. Soul path number, soul mate number as well. So very positive reading there. I do feel like there's a little bit of a weight. Not too much. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got there. We have the angel. So you're being guided to this person. And remember, anything that you have been through that has left you feeling disappointed, I feel like you're being protected and redirected towards something greater, something better, something more emotionally fulfilling and loving, okay? But you are being guided and protected at this time. And also, we've got a coin. I feel, you know, your Ace of Pentacles is the gift from the universe. And if you look at my hand right now, because it's really weird, they just showed me an image of like an Ace of Pentacles, but almost like with my hand in this position. So it's like I'm offering you a coin with my hand. And that's exactly what the Ace of Pentacles is. It is a hand offering the coin. So I feel like the universe is about to send you a gift, an opportunity to invest in a relationship with someone, and it's going to lead to a lot of growth. Also, some of you may literally find pennies or coins in very unusual places, and this is a sign from someone in spirit that they got your back and that actually they're lining up someone pretty special for you, and that you will be not disappointed at all by their choice of partner for you. And I feel it's a very loving relationship as you move forward, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Virgo. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo, and love and light.